Okay, here we are again. I did the July roundup video and it got me thinking, well, since I've done that, I might as well do a quick half-year roundup from January to June. What I'm going to do is I'm going to list quickly, very quickly, not too much talk, maybe just a little on style, all the albums and EPs from January to June, not including July because I've already talked about July, between January and June of this year, all the albums that I rated at 8 out of 10 and upwards, not the 7.5s, because that would be too many. But it's still a lot, 8 out of 10s, because I told you I listen to a lot of music. Too much. Right, so from 8 out of 10s upwards shall all be listed, January till June. Right, let's go. This is in alphabetical order. Adrenaline, Never Enough Snuff. It's Aussie death metal. Pretty cool album, very good. Alma Arcana, The Human Enigma. I think they're Brazilian power metal, like Angra. Alogia Semendria, I think they are from Slovenia. They're power metal, neoclassical power metal. Don't forget, these are all 8 out of 10s. I'll tell you when it's 8.5 and upwards. Ambush and Infidel, it's a Swedish melodic power metal. Annihilator, Ballistic Sadistic, everyone knows Annihilator, very good thrash. Arida Vortex, Riders of Steel, it's a Russian power metal, very good. Underrated if you don't know Arida Vortex, definitely check out Arida Vortex. Bitterness, Dead World Order, it's thrash metal, very good. Black Despair, Death of the Sun, it's like a thrash death mix from the UK, this band. Captain Blackbeard, Sonic Forces, melodic rock AOR, very catchy songs from Sweden, I believe, if I'm not wrong. These Scandi bands, you sometimes mix them up. Carnosus, Dogma of the Deceased, it's a technical death metal band, very solid. Dan Johansson, Ancient Awakening, it's a instrumental band. You won't find too many instrumentals in my list, but this was awesome. I love this. Darker Half, If You Only Knew, it's Aussie power metal, heavy power, very good. Dark Forest, Oak, Ash and Thorn, it's the UK traditional metal band, very enjoyable. Delane, Apocalypse and Chill, I love Delane, very catchy. Demise of the Crown, Life in the City, I think they're from Canada. They sound something like Nevermore, very heavy but still melodic. Divine Chaos, The Way to Oblivion, it's a UK death thrash, very catchy, cool riffs. The vocals are more death. Enzo and the Glory Ensemble, In the Name of the World Spirit. It's like an all-star spangled prog metal album with lots of guests. Very cool, very dramatic as well. Very sort of like Middle Eastern is the word I'm looking for. Exa, Cut the Past. I don't know Exa, this band at all. They're thrash metal, very good. Cut the Past. Fairyland or Syriantha, it's not an easy word to say. It's a symphonic melodic power metal like Rhapsody, very good actually, French. Feral Vision, Symbols of the Otherworld EP, can't remember how this goes, pretty sure it was thrash. Firewind, self-title, very good album as usual. Gomorrah, Divine Judgment, very good power thrash mix from Switzerland, I believe. Or is it Austria? Either Switzerland or Austria. Gravedigger, Fields of Blood, best Gravedigger album in a good while. I really enjoyed this one. Harem Scarum, Change the World, very good album. I mean, I love the previous one, United. I like it more than Change the World, but Change the World is good as well. I mean, it's solid. Havoc, the V album or 5, very good thrash, technical thrash. Just good. Hazard, Delirium. Hazard is another thrash metal band, very good. Ilium, 2 albums from Ilium. Carcinogeist, melodic band from Australia, Ilium. And they released one as well earlier on called Enviro Metal, which was really good. It was like a long EP or a shortish album. Inception of Fall Builders of the World EP. It's like a technical death metal band, very catchy. Iron Flame, Blood Red Victory. It's a traditional US power metal, I believe. Mindtaker, Toxic War. This is like Spanish thrash metal, very fun. Mystic Prophecy, Metal Division. Yeah, I love Mystic Prophecy stuff. Very heavy, very catchy. Operus, Score of Nightmares. This was a Canadian symphonic power metal. Very good, actually. Paralydium, Worlds Beyond. This is like a prog power metal band. Very good. Reverber, Sector Faceless. It's a thrash metal band, very much like Creator. Serenity, The Last Night. Yeah, 2 albums from George this year. Serenity's awesome. Sirius Black, Sweet 226. I love Sirius Black. What's his name? Is the singer? Urban Breed. He's an awesome singer. Maybe not quite as good as the previous album, but still very good. I love his voice. Seven Crows, Deep Thoughts. It's a unknown Brazilian prog power band. Very good album, very solid. Shadow Quest, Gallows of Eden. This is Patrick Johansson from Bloodbound's other band. It's just power metal, Swedish power metal. It's regular stuff, but it's solid as hell. You can't go wrong. Shortino, Make a Wish. It's Paul Shortino. He's an old melodic rock guy. This is a really fun album. It's really solid. I really like this one. Shrapnel, Palace for the Insane. It's the UK thrash metal band. It's definitely their best album so far. South Haven, Motion. This was a modern melodic pop rock album. It's like a, I'd say modern metal pop rock. I mean, depending. Sometimes it's quite heavy, sometimes it's quite soft, but always very catchy. So I gave it the full 8. I had to. Stargazery, Constellation. This was a sort of like a melodic rock mix between melodic rock and a little bit of power metal, but mainly melodic rock. Very solid, very catchy. British Lion, Steve Harris's band. This was so much better than the debut. The Burning is the title. Yeah, it's a really solid album. The production was average, but a little bit better than the debut, which had really bad production. But the songs were much better, much more melodic. Still not a huge fan of the singer, but I still gave the album an 8 out of 10. Temperance, Viridian. It's the Italian version of Amaranth. It's catchy stuff. What can I say? I mean, if I listen to a song by it, I like it. What can I say? Tidal Dreams, Access Denied. It's a Greek power metal band. Very catchy. Unknown band, but very catchy. Trivium, What the Dead Men Say. Trivium, I'm a bit love-hate with them, but I love this. I must admit, I love this. I think this is awesome. Very catchy. Vader, Solitude in Madness. Yeah, it's a solid Vader. I mean, Vader, you know what you're getting. Rock solid, heavy, pounding death metal with great production. Veritates, Killing Time, unknown US power metal, very good album. Visions of Choice, Mistress of the Gods, again a very good album, unknown melodic power metal. Warning Sign, Path to Destruction, again a very good album, melodic power, traditional. And the last one of the 8 out of 10s, Wolf, Feeding the Machine. I love Wolf, they always deliver. It's always rock solid, traditional, power, heavy mix. Very good. Right, these next 20 are in order. They're the albums that got 8.5s to 9s and then to what I consider my best album so far this year. Not including the albums I heard in July. So I don't know, if you include Primal Fear's Metal Commando, which I've already gushed about, I don't know, it's close. But anyway, these 20 are the next 20, and I put these in some kind of order. Number 20, Ad Infinitum Chapter 1 - Monarchy. This was a real big surprise. This is an awesome album. Symphonic, melodic, power metal. Melissa Bonney's vocals are awesome. She also does a few growls. It's not a big deal. They seem to fit in fairly well. Her cleans are awesome. The songs are awesome. The music is awesome. Number 19, Ether Realm, Redneck Vikings from Hell. Just a crazy fun album. Amazing music. Like, I don't know, it's just like a crazy fun, power, death, melodic, folk. Everything you want is in there. Little bit of everything. Number 18, Amberian Dawn, Looking for You. I love Amberian Dawn. It's melodic, symphonic, power metal, very catchy, very much like the ABBA of metal. I mean, they actually know this as well. I don't think they hide the fact that they love ABBA too much. Number 17, it's only an EP, but what an EP. It's Shira Lane Vibration 1 EP. It's only 5 songs, but the band is just on fire. I love this band. I mean, it's very well produced, crunchy, melodic rock. I mean, it's awesome. Even the singer has improved a lot. Number 16, Brothers of Metal, Emblas Saga. I love this band. They're fun. I just love fun stuff. It's like power metal with tongue-in-cheek lyrics, Vikings, a little bit of growling. Her clean vocals are awesome on the girl from Brothers of Metal. Awesome. Number 15, D Vicious, Phase 3. It's like a mixed group of musicians. They got a new singer in. This is easily their best album. Very classy melodic rock, very catchy vocals, very catchy riffs, very memorable choruses. Number 14, Beyond the Black, Horizons. I've heard people complain a little bit about this album, saying it's too poppy, but I don't know, I just love it. I think it's awesome. It's really catchy. Her vocals are superb. The songs are really memorable. I don't know, it just appeals to my pop-loving brain. Next album is just an EP actually, and it's very unknown. The band is called Frog, F-R-O-G-G, not 1G. And it's called a Reptilian Dystopia. Very good album or EP of technical death metal. Next is number 12, Chimera, Master of Illusions. Melodic rock, very catchy. Dennis Ward on vocals. Number 11, Falconer, From a Dying Ember. We wave goodbye to Falconer with a classic album. It's been good knowing you, Falconer. Stay metal. Number 10, Bad Karma, On Fire. It's a Greek melodic metal rock band. Really catchy, really great vocals. Number 9, Alan Olson, Worlds Apart. a very catchy album written by Magnus Carlsen. Number 8, Victorious, Space Ninjas from Hell. German, happy, speedy power metal. Number 7 is Vega, Grit Your Teeth. Very catchy melodic hard rock by the British Boys. Number 6, the Night Flight Orchestra, Aromantic. Very catchy Swedish AOR, so catchy. The top 5 now, Heat, Heat 2. Very catchy stuff. Oh, so melodic, so powerful. Number 4, Gathering of Kings, Discovery. Again, an awesome album. Very melodic, mixed between melodic hard rock and AOR. Number 3, One Desire, Midnight Empire. Again, melodic rock, AOR. These are the things I love. Finnish band, second album, awesome. Number 2, Magnus Carlsen's Freefall, We Are the Night. This is a great album from Magnus. Awesome songs, all different vocalists. They all do an amazing job. Awesome. And the number 1 album so far of this year, Dynasty, The Dark Delight. This is just a fantastic album. The vocals from Niels Molin, superb. I love that wind, by the way. Very melodic, very catchy. Just a very good set of songs. It's very tight at the top between my favourites. As you can see, there's a lot of melodic rock, a lot of AOR in those. The metal is getting left out a bit near the top. But, I mean, We Are the Night from Magnus is pretty metallic, because he's a pretty heavy writer in general, but he can write AOR as well. But anyway, there you have it. The roundup from January to June, the 8 out of 10s, the top 20, and the current number 1, Dynasty, The Dark Delight. Okay, stay tuned for more.